here for the first time at Mt.Olympus Amusement Park in the Wisconsin Dells, which is about an hour outside of the capital city of Madison. I've been waiting a year to ride the three big roller coasters here. There's Colossus, there's Zeus, and there's Hades. So I will give you my honest review on the other side. Take care, guys. So on the first roller coaster I went on, Zeus, it was a fun ride. There's a lot of twists and turns and a lot of fast hills, which I really like, which is the crux of what you want from a coaster. So Zeus, the Olympian god, shot his lightning bolt and did a really good job making an exciting ride for the guests. So next I'm going on Hades, and I'll let you know what that's like. Wait, hold on. So we just went on Zeus? Guys, I just went on Hades. That was one of my top 2 coasters that I've ever been on. It is, okay, so you have the Olympian god of the underworld, and it's a fun ride. There's a lot of curves, there's a loop, and what's exciting is that part of the track goes under the amusement park's parking lot. So when you think about the god of the underworld, you're simulating descending into the depths of hell, which is exciting, and I thought in this case, Hades outshone Zeus in excitement. I rate this probably one of the top 2 I've been on. I think Kingda Ka Great Adventure was the best. Unfortunately, they tore it down, but this is probably the second one. I'll definitely come back and visit this again. Hey guys, so the third roller coaster and the last roller coaster at Mount Olympus is Cyclops. This is not a fun roller coaster at all. I didn't like it. There's a lot of curves, and for some reason the restraint bar digs into your knees. And if you know how restraint bars work, when you go around curves, it actually aggravates the pain. So I wanted to get off the ride quickly, but unfortunately you're stuck on that ride for a few minutes. So I wouldn't recommend going on Cyclops. Leave it, just go on Hades first and Zeus, and you'll have such a fun day at Mount Olympus. A great time, and I hope you enjoy the videos that I took and very many clips that I took of the water park as well as the amusement park rides. Take care, guys. So I just got back from a Wisconsin Dells and Mt.Olympus Park and Resort. So what's my review about the park and resort? So there are some pros and there are some cons. So what I liked about the park is that there are a lot of good coasters. It's fun to hang around and you can see the entire park. It's very small, so you can see the entire park or ride all the rides within a few hours. It's not that bad. And if you and your family want to spend the rest of the day on the other side of the park, which has lots of water slides, you can do that as well. And just to let you know, for water slides, the Rise of Icarus, which is the tallest water slide in the world, is located at Mt.Olympus. So a lot of families spend their time there. And maybe I should give a little context to the Wisconsin Dells for people who don't know about the area. It is focused on families. And so all the attractions in the area, the water slides, it's the largest water slide park in the world. And so all the attractions around there are focused on the family. I actually even saw a So in California, they used to call them Bob's Big Boy, but they just call them Big Boys restaurants, which have disappeared mainly across the country. But it's a hamburger shop that used to be in the United States, all over the United States, and a lot of them closed down. But there's still a few. I've seen one in Michigan, and I've seen one here in the Wisconsin Dells. If you're not in the U.S., you probably haven't heard of Big Boy, but I think they had a reference to it in Austin Powers, where Big Boy was launched into space and was orbiting the planet. So there is a reference in Hollywood to Big Boys. So if you've seen the Big Boy symbol, and you can go Google it, then you know what I'm talking about. But back to my review, I liked Mount Olympus. As I said earlier, I loved all the coasters except one, which was too bumpy and didn't really do anything for me. And I walked around the water parks. I didn't really want to spend time in the water parks because when you're by yourself, it's really hard to stay in the water, even in the lazy river. I don't know, it's uncomfortable. I'd rather go with people if I'm going to be in a water park. If I'm at the beach, maybe I'll sit by myself and read a book or something on my tablet. So it's a little different. It's meant for families, so I think it's great for families. And you can spend time, and it's a great place to be. And what's great about staying at the Mount Olympus Resort is that the admission fee to the water park is included in your motel bill. So, and plus, what's beneficial is, let's say it costs $60 for admission to the park. They give you included, if you stay at the resort in one of their I don't want to call them hotels, they're motels. They give you 2 days included of admission included in your motel bill. So you can check in on one day, go to the park and look around, hang out, and then check out the next day and still stay and go to the park for that second day as well. Whereas if you just pay out of pocket, you can only go for 1 day. So that's the benefit of staying at the resort. What I would say that's bad, and it's a very big bad downside to staying at the resort, is that, okay, so if you ever look online and you see Hotel Rome, it's very beautiful. It's a recreation of Italy's Colosseum. It is beautiful. It's a facade, but it looks beautiful, and I take pictures of that, and you'll see that in the video. But the rest of the properties where 90% of the people stay are literally cheap motels, and the rooms reflect that cheap motel quality. So while you're getting free admission, you have to get used to staying in a motel that's inexpensive. And what shocked me in this day and age, there's no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi in the entire complex, I should say, in the entire motel complex. There's Wi-Fi at the amusement park, but not in any of the motel rooms. And the cell signal there, I have T-Mobile, was actually abysmal. I kept having trouble connecting to the internet. So if you don't mind not having Wi-Fi in this day and age, which is strange, then don't worry. Then I think you'll be fine staying at that type of motel. So it's just, yeah, Wi-Fi in this day and age is ridiculous. But I think it's meant for families. But I think even if you're an adult and you want to see what happens, you've never been to the Wisconsin Dells, I would say go. Because try it once and see. There's a lot of other places around Wisconsin that you can also go to as well. But Wisconsin Dells, it's its own little area. It's a fun time. I go every so often just because I'm from the West Coast. I've lived in the East Coast, new to the Midwest, and so I keep exploring. But that's my review, and let me know if you actually visit the Wisconsin Dells, let me know what you think about it. But that's my review, and take care, guys. It's my weekend, and I'm ready to go out. So, bye.
Welcome to the Candyman Can YouTube channel. I am Eva, the channel's talking avatar. Please like and subscribe so that you receive notifications about any new content. And definitely, share with your friends.